Every day, bro, I used to wake up and say, I gotta go to school. I gotta get ready. Your parents say, some people say that, oh, you're overreacting. School's not that bad. But let me put up two pictures for you. School is not far from a prison. And there's a reason, because they want to create workers, right? They don't want people to think for themselves. They don't want people to become businessmen. Every day it's told to shut up and just listen, not communicate in class, be quiet. Put down all your energy that you have. In school, we should be taught mental strength. We should be taught how to socialize properly, how to be more authentic and build ourselves, how to read books properly, how to educate ourselves properly, building confidence in ourselves and resilience. Imagine if school was like that, except school isn't like that because they want us to become good boy, good girl workers that always are following the rules and always living for someone else's business and someone else's success. So of course we all hate school because we all want freedom, but there is a way to not hate school as much. You show up to school with your schmuck friends who aren't even your friends, who just tease you every single day. You have the stress of an assignment that's coming up and you always rush to get it done. And it's f***ing stressful, bro. You're there and the assignment tab is open until 12 and you rush to complete it before 12 and you hand it in just in time at 11:59. You're sleep deprived from all the homework that you've been staying up doing, all the revision you've been staying up doing. School sucks. You absolutely. So how do you make it better? It's a lot easier than you think. Number one is to change your stupid dumbass friend group. And if your friend group is not a stupid dumbass friend group, if you truly believe they're friends, then sure, stay friends with them. But people that I was friends with for so many years in school, all the way before my last year, I was friends with just complete idiots, bro. And it made me hate school even more, man. I'd show up to school and I guarantee you, bro, this is all we did. We'd, eat our food and everything, but all we did was talk about how shit school was and complain about life. That was my friends, bro. So of course I was going to hate school more. Of course I was going to be more of a negative person and have more of a negative mindset. And every single time I saw some success in my schoolwork, they'd be like, oh, you. Like, shut up. Like that's literally what they would do. These were not supportive friends. These were not friends that you would want to have for life. These aren't friends at all, bro. You are truly the 5 people you spend the most time with. You spend time with people that are negative, that always complain, that don't hype you up when you accomplish good things, and you don't hype them up, and you try to hype them up, but then they don't even hype you up. That's not brotherhood. That is not real brothers. That is not real friendship. You might think like, oh, but if I stop being friends with them, I'm going to see them in class, I'm going to see them in see them in class. Who gives a f***? Life is too short to hang out with shit people. Be ruthless for your own growth, for your own life. If they do not help you in any kind of way, if they literally are negative on your life and make you hate school even more than you already do, then they're not your friends. You might have to be alone for a while. Just start hanging out with the smarter people. Hang out with the people who actually try in school, that actually you see in class and they're actually kind of excited to learn. And you might not be. Just hang out with them. Those people are likely going to have a better mindset, that are going to be more positive and have a better impact on your life. And then you might think, oh yeah, but I might be seen as a nerd. Shut up. Why do you care if you've been seen as a nerd? If it's a positive on your life and it's a positive on your own growth, who gives a f***? Hang out with the nerds or whatever. Hang out with the guy who's actually trying in school, actually has a positive mindset towards life. Your friends, bro. I know I'm swearing a lot, but like, bro, if I needed someone to speak like this to me back in school, because I had such low self-esteem and such little self-respect that I continued to hang out with these people. And I knew the positive people. I knew the people that had better mindsets, that actually tried in school, that actually had a good outlook on life, who wanted to actually make progress in something, not some schmucks, idiots who just complain about school, complain about life, complain about their parents. So then I moved, I left, I just stopped showing up, and I hung out with better people. Number 2, actually listen in class. How many times have you put off the schoolwork and you're just awake and it's like 12 a.m. and you're still doing homework because you've been putting it off, saying that you're gonna get home, oh, I'm just gonna eat a little bit, and then you just watch YouTube shorts while you're eating the food. You eat your instant noodles like I used to do, and just cope and say that I'm just relaxing for a bit. And then after, you go sit on the couch and then you fall asleep and it's like 8 p.m. and you still haven't started it. To make your life easier, do the fucking homework. Stop being an idiot, putting it off, making excuses, listening to the excuses in your brain, and do it. Literally just do it. Stop overthinking. Stop, especially with assignments, bro. Stop putting it off. Literally just stop putting it off till the last day. You're given an assignment. You have at least a couple months. You have 4 weeks or whatever, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Don't put it off until the last couple days. You're making your life even harder. You're making yourself hate school even more. Create a plan of how you're going to split it up into small, manageable pieces and start it straight away. And when you do that, when you split it up into small, manageable pieces, it's a lot easier to start. If like you have this thing where Monday you're just going to write 200 words, just 200 words. Tuesday you're going to write 200 words. And then you end up starting, and then your mind starts flowing, and then you end up writing the entire essay. And there's 3 weeks, and you've done it 3 weeks in advance. Imagine how much easier school's gonna be when you're ahead, instead of putting it off. So that was number 2. Actually do the homework. Stop putting shit off. Number 3, this goes hand in hand with number 2. Actually listen in class. When you don't listen in class, just like I said before, it builds up the stress. The exam is like a week away, yet you haven't been listening the entire year, or you haven't been listening the entire month, and the exam is coming up, and you have to cram in the whole entire subject just before the exam. Think about how stupid that is, how much you're gonna hate school even more and have so much just negative energy compared to if you actually listened in class, and how much less stressful it's gonna be when the exams come up. When you've actually been listening in class and implementing the work in class, how much less homework you're gonna have, how much less effort you have to put outside of school. Because when you do extra homework, extra work outside of school, it just makes you hate school even more. But then the truth is, you just put it upon yourself. Listen in class, okay, man? It's just a win-win. You get less stress before the exam, you get less stress at home, so you hate school even less because you're getting it all done in school. Instead of talking with your friends that you call friends, even though they're not, even though then you don't hype each other up when you succeed, and all you do is complain about school or talk about some random bullshit video game. Listen in class. Number 4, wake up early. And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, oh no, but I'm a night owl. Science says that teenagers have a later circadian rhythm or some bullshit, and that means like school should be later, and school sucks. So why would school put school at 8 a.m. or something? Because as teenagers we're growing. And bro, I used to say the same thing. It's like anything, the body will adapt. When you create a new routine, you will adapt. None of this bullshit circadian rhythm. You will adapt. And you know why you should wake up earlier? Because if you don't wake up earlier and you just leave the minimum amount of time that you need to get ready for school, you're gonna be in a rush. You're gonna be grabbing things. You're gonna be like just rushing in the morning, and that just makes you hate school even more, because you're like, why do I have to go to school? I gotta get ready. I gotta do this. If you wake up early, you're already prepared for school. You did the homework in the morning. Imagine how much more of a positive energy you're gonna carry throughout the day. So wake up early, give yourself more time. Number whatever, I don't know what the number is. Take care of your health. And this is so crucial, bro. If you want to hate school less, you gotta take care of your health. If you're going to sleep late, studying for a test, for example, or doing homework, that is just straight up the most stupid thing you can do. You know why? Because the less you sleep, the less you're going to be able to focus, the less you're going to do even worse work the next day. It's instant gratification to stay up studying, because you're gonna stay up studying, or doing the homework, you're gonna think that you're being productive, but then the next day you're just gonna be even more tired, and the work that you gotta do that day is gonna be even worse. And not just that, your diet, if you're eating shit food, it's just the saying that you are what you eat. If you eat shit food, you're gonna feel like shit. It's gonna make work even harder. Going to sleep late makes the work even harder because you're more tired. You're gonna be less productive, blah, da, 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 da. Create a schedule and you can say, no, but I don't have time to sleep 8 to 10 hours or 7 to however sleep that you feel rested on, because I gotta study, because I gotta do this. Make the block smaller. It's gonna be a positive feedback loop. If you go to sleep early, wake up early, or you just have a set schedule where you get enough sleep, your focus is going to increase, your energy levels are going to increase, which means you're going to get the work done in less time. You aren't going to need all that time at night to finish it because you need more time. Adapt. Just like the sleep thing, you just got to adapt. Once you do school, bro, school isn't even as bad as it seems anymore. When you've got all these tips down, I guarantee you, bro, school's not going to be as bad as you make it to be by not implementing these tips. You just make yourself hate school even more, bro. I hope this video helps you in some kind of way. See you soon, bro.